flooded like a tidal wave.
What if you named your kid that? Why would you name
To my account, video thingy, whatever you want to call it. So my name's Gabby. Yeah. I made this account because I feel like, I don't know, I talk a lot about my emotions through video because sometimes I don't like talking to my friends about it because I just don't want to hear any feedback. And sometimes when I don't talk about it, I end up bottling it up, and that's not really good. You know, that's not really good for your mental health and stuff, and that's not something that I want to deal with this year. So usually I make videos and stuff, but it's not all of them. Obviously I can post, but sometimes I make videos and I post them because I just want to talk about it, and sometimes I just want somebody to listen. And so that's kind of just the purposes of this account. And sometimes when I talk about how I feel about some things, I also tend to find solutions myself, or give myself advice and not realize it. So that's why it's always good for me to record it. So hopefully if I ever do that in any videos that I do post, somebody who can see it would see it and think, wow, maybe I could take advice from this girl. Speaking about this girl, my name is Gabby, Gabbi. I'm still in high school, so I think this is a very healthy way for me to be able to handle my emotions without going about it poorly, because sometimes people, when they have very intense emotions that they don't know how to process or handle, they tend to turn to drugs and just bad things like self-harm, and just stuff to try and fill that emptiness of emotion that you don't know how to handle or try to get over. And I don't want to do any of that because that's not making it any better. It's kind of just dismissing it. So I feel if I talk about it, I end up feeling somewhat better. A few other things about me. My favorite color is red. I really like cherries. They're my favorite fruit. My favorite band or artist is Chase Atlantic. I love their music. I'm also an artist myself, I'd like to say. I do ceramics. Those are my handprints on the wall right there. So yeah, I think I'm an artist sometimes. I mean, I even have a little script and I wrote my name on it in graffiti bubble letters because I tried to, or at least. And yeah, but sometimes I don't know, that's just kind of the purpose of this video, not this video, of this account. I don't really have much I want to talk about today, at least. I mean, I guess I'll tell you a little bit about my day today. Today is February 9th, 2025. It's the Super Bowl. The Chiefs are playing against the Eagles. I don't know what the score is right now. I'm not the biggest fan of sports, so I don't really keep up with it. So yeah, but today was a really rough day for me, I think, especially because recently I revisited an emotion I haven't felt in a very long time. Well, not a very long time, about a year. Or really, I've never actually experienced it, and it's romantic love. I've never experienced it, and I've been close to it many times, and every time I get close to it, something happens, and I either get rid of it because it's not gonna turn into what I want it to turn into, or it just goes away. And today that kind of bothered me because there's this guy that I thought liked me, but he doesn't. I don't think. He hasn't I tried talking to him today and he very clearly ignored me, and so I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm not gonna keep pushing it, because as my favorite band, Chase Atlantic, would say, if the energy is dead, let things die. You know, it's clear that, so I'm not gonna chase after something, because that's not what I'm supposed to do. If he wants to talk to me, he will. If he doesn't, oh well. It sucks that, you know, he like made it seem like he was willing to get to know me, but you know, it sucks, especially since I haven't felt something like that in like so long. But oh well, things happen. I'm not gonna like get too upset about it. I was also really exhausted today because I went to bed really late last night. I went to bed at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and I didn't really eat much today, but I also didn't really have much of an appetite. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, that's kind of just like what I'm gonna be doing. It's just kind of like talking about like my day and just like how I feel sometimes. I'm not gonna be like openly open about my emotions. Like if I start crying, I'm not gonna record that and post that, because that's, no one wants to see that. Nobody cares. And if somebody sees that, like, you know, like the only people that I really cry in front of are like my friends and family and people I'm close to, you know. But you know, crying on the internet is something that nobody really cares about, and people make memes out of it. And you know, this is already like a vulnerable account, you know, like I'm talking about my emotions and how I feel and like shit like that, you know, and like stuff. So yeah, but I hope that people, whoever watches this video and watches my videos and subscribes or follows the account, you find like comfort in some, like, you can relate a little bit, you know. My Instagram is linked to my account for anybody that just wants somebody to listen to them, because sometimes you don't always need someone to talk to, because when you're talking to someone, you're looking for feedback. Sometimes you just need someone to listen to you and say, I understand what you're saying, I understand how you're feeling, and it's okay to feel this way, you know. Especially as a teenager, from the ages, I want to say like 12 to 18, we go through such intense emotions that we sometimes don't know how to handle, and sometimes we don't know how to talk about them with our friends, and sometimes the only way that we can talk about them is to somebody that we know isn't gonna care, which sounds really fucking stupid, but it makes so much sense. Because if you tell someone that doesn't care, what are they gonna say? They're just gonna say, wow, or I'm sorry. They're gonna just like listen. They're just gonna listen, and if they want to give feedback, they will. But yeah, that's kind of just like the purpose of this account. I hope somebody finds comfort, not comfort, I hope somebody like sees this account and sees it as like an opportunity to maybe like better themselves when it comes to their emotions. You know, I know that's something that a lot of people like struggle with, is learning how to manage their emotions and identify them. You know, but that's kind of what like I go through, because sometimes, you know, I'm a kid. I don't know how to like identify a lot of the emotions I feel, or like why I feel this way. And then when someone asks me like, oh, why are you crying? Why are you upset? And it's just like, I don't know, I'm just upset. And sometimes talking about like the things that are bothering you helps you pinpoint the exact emotion you're feeling. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just helps you like take some like weight off your shoulders, and like, you know, so that way you're not like going to bed with like a heavy heart or like a lot on your mind, you know. So yeah, this is my first video, and I hope you guys like it. Bye.